Marriage, a legacy system. Marriage, a legacy system. Shobha Rao.
Marriage is like fine wine. When it ages, it is smooth, rich, and flavorful. How many of you agree with this statement? People who have been married for a while. Okay, I do see 4 or 5 hands coming up, and the rest aren't. I am with the rest. No, it's not like fine wine. Marriage, in my opinion, is like software. When you start dating, it's the beta version. It's not that great. There are some features missing. You think you can work around it, but the interface is so good. Tall, dark, and handsome. And he even knows cooking. Why would you not like that software? You decide this is the best software in the world, and you decide to install and download the software, which is your wedding. If you're an Indian like me, I do see a lot of people from an Indian origin, the software downloading takes forever. It's like 1 week at least. When you download any software, the show of your hands, tell me, how many of you read the fine print? Oh, I accept, I agree to all the terms and conditions. How many of you do that? Nobody. Oh, there is one person who indeed reads the terms and conditions. For marriage software, it does come with the terms and conditions where in the fine print it says user warning. The user takes all responsibility. This is unpredictable. I wish I read the fine print, which I didn't. I have been married for 25 years now. What I realized after downloading the software is then comes the trial period. It's one of the best periods in my life, and I'm sure it will be in your life too. He makes coffee every single morning and keeps it ready for me. Oh my goodness. He loads the dishwasher every day. But after 3-4 months, when the trial period ends, suddenly the dishwashing stopped, the laundry service stopped. Honey, I thought you were doing all the dishwashing and the laundry service. What happened to that? That was a demo version, babe. There it goes. Then the software starts showing glitches. So first glitch, second glitch, and so on and so forth. The most annoying glitch that I have seen is what I call the selective hearing. I know all the ladies are laughing here. Selective hearing 1.2. How many times I've told you that we have to take care of the weeds? I think I've spoken to you at least 1,000 times. What? Weeds? When did you ever mention that? I don't even remember. That is selective hearing 1.2. It's as if I'm talking into the void out there. I'm not talking to myself. It doesn't stop there. It gets upgraded itself to selective hearing 2.0. We're coming back from grocery shopping. I said, can we stop at Anna's house on the way home? See, by now I know about the selective hearing. So I say, can you tell me what I told you just now? I know I've got it. You said, can we stop at Anna's house on the way home? Wow, you would think it's all working. You see, the ear hears everything right. The mouth regurgitates literally what is heard, but nothing reaches the brain. That is selective hearing 2.0, and that's when I realized this is not a bug. It was a built-in feature, my fellow Toastmaster. I got fooled. And over the years, the selective hearing bug has actually upgraded itself to what I call selective memory. Do you remember the angel food cake I made for you last year for your birthday? What? When did you make an angel food cake? I don't remember. It was just a year back, but yet he doesn't remember. Now, I decided maybe I have to reach to tech support. Called my mother-in-law. Like any other tech support out there, they're very biased and not neutral. They believe in their software. So back comes the reply. I think, ma'am, you have to reboot your attitude. The software is perfect. It's a user error. Yes, it is, indeed. But the errors keep happening. 404, keys not found. Error 505, romantic gesture stopped. And the critical failure, toilet seat is up. With all these errors, you have to keep upgrading the software again and again with lot of communication thrown in there. That's when the software reaches, after 25 years, what the IT folks here call the legacy system. We can crash every now and then. The software literally freezes every now and then. But then it's a legacy system. It is irreplaceable. You learn to live with all the fixes, all the workarounds, all the bugs. So if you were to ask me, will you read the fine print once more? And still accept the terms and conditions. So should you.